Hi there, I'm Hillary, and today I wanted to do a review of the Dopple. So, if you haven't heard of the Dopple, it's a children's clothing subscription service similar to Stitch Fix, where you pay a small fee. In this case, it's $10. You pay $10. Somebody puts together a customized. Sorry, my 9-month-old is being super loud. I'll go back. So, if you haven't heard of the Dopple, it's a subscription clothing service, but for kids and babies, kind of similar to Stitch Fix. And what you do is you pay $10 and they will put together a box, or in their case, they call it a drop, of clothing customized to your kid based on a quiz that you take and any preferences that you send them. So this is my first time trying anything like this, and when I was looking for info on it, I couldn't find a lot as far as value goes. So I thought, hey, I'm going to do a really in-depth video breaking down each item, how much you can get it elsewhere, how much you're saving from the Dopple or not saving, if I think the item is worth it, and how well they did at meeting my desires that I put into the quiz. He will be loud in the background. I'll do my best, but unfortunately, he didn't want a nap today. Here's the drop. I ordered mine on September 10th, and it didn't come until September 21st, which is kind of slow, but it is technically, since I ordered it on the 10th, if I don't count that day, that's 7 business days, which is what they say they try to do it within. On the 10th, I ordered. On the 12th, the order had an origin label made. It was shipped and actually on the road by the 14th. And I don't know if those 2 days were because of Dopple getting it to USPS or if it was because of USPS's slowdown. So I don't know if it would be faster, if USPS was running a little faster or not. And then it got to me at my house on the 21st. So that is within 7 business days, which is what they say. It's not too bad, but I would have loved it a little faster too. So when I took the quiz, I said I wanted 4 to 6 items. I said that I wanted organic and sustainable if possible, that was a high value to me because that's something that I care about. I said that I wanted warm winter stuff. I know it's still kind of summery in some places, but I live in Minnesota and it's cold. So I said warm, cozy clothes. I would love a pair of booties for my son. He's 9 months old. And then I also put that bottoms and accessories I wanted to be $20 or less, and that I was okay with $20 to $35 for tops if it's, cute sweatshirts and stuff like that. So that's what I put for my quiz. It is pretty customizable and tastes change. I also put in a special request that I like bold and dark colors, mainly because I like clothing that doesn't stain and continues to look cute. And whoever decided white was cute on babies has never met a baby. So that is what I asked for. Anyways, let's get into it and open it up and see what I got. Please excuse the change in format here, but I figured this would give you a better look, and I had to put the kid down for a nap. The one pro of that is that I took some time and got some math done, researching each of these items on their own website to see which ones are actual deals and which ones are clearance items that brands are probably just trying to get rid of. So this first item here, this is labeled as the Giving Child Reversible Classic Cap, which is interesting because these are clearly booties and not a cap. So on the website I found them, and they're actually called their Signature Booties, which, nice enough, actually are reversible, just like in the name. The inside is totally seamed so that you can flip them and have just plain blue on one side and the cute diamond pattern on the other side. I asked for booties. I'm pretty happy with them. They are marked originally as 19. The Dopple price is 17, which isn't a huge discount. That's only 11%. The $19 price tag is what they are charging on their website, though. So that is a real discount. These are not a clearance item. These are an item that is still in stock and available on the Giving Child. I like them. I think they'll fit my kid. I like that they're double high, or that you can cuff them, and that they're reversible. They seem like a really practical item. They are made out of bamboo rayon. I would have loved if they were an organic material, since I put that high, but these are not bad. These are made at least semi-sustainably. They're a nice brand. The pricing is correct. and they're pretty soft and cozy. So I am going to put these in the likely to keep pile over here. All right, so my second item is this nice sleep and play here. It's the kind where there are not feet attached, so I would have to put socks on him if I want to keep his toes cozy, but still, I love outfits like this. They're just the most practical thing for babies. They've got nice snaps down here. The printing is the style that I don't like as much, where it's got that kind of rubbery texture printed on after and really are not incorporated into the fabric. So I expect those probably will not be super durable. However, this is one of the items that the Dopple sent me that is organic. So that is super awesome. I love that. This style is not totally my thing. The lavender purple, the teal hearts. It is a pretty good deal. Dopple on their tag, it's funny. They marked it as being worth 21, priced down to 19, which is not a big discount at all. But I've noticed that the Dopple, as I was going on websites, doesn't do a great job of converting from different currencies. So this is a brand from Bath, and they use the pound. And when I went through with today's conversion, the actual dollar price based on today's conversion amount is $30.48, so about $30.50, which is a lot higher than that 21 that they said. So when I did the math with the $19 Dopple price against the $30.50, it's actually a 30. I think that I wrote an 8. I have terrible handwriting. It's a 38% discount. Overall, this is a nice deal. It's 98% organic cotton. And I'm probably going to keep it. Plus, I love one-piece outfits because you're getting the top and the bottom for the price of one. All right, item number 3. This is a long sleeve tee by Kid Wild. I really like this item. The material is a nice sort of lightweight, soft, organic cotton. It's very pleasant, very nice quality. It's got some snaps here to make it easier on and off. It's a good shape, fairly slender fit, which works for my kiddos. It's that nice organic cotton. This does seem to be like a nice quality screen printing where it doesn't have that rubbery feel, and I think will probably look good for a nice long time. I love the taupey color, nice and neutral. I could see this on a boy or a girl, so you know, if I had a little girl down the line, I would totally dress her in this too. So this item I really like. The original price that they put was $34, and it is marked down to $22. Based on their website, that is probably correct. It might have been a clearance item. It's not there anymore. Based on the little trees and houses, it might have been a Christmas clearance item. But it's still a 33% discount from the original price. It's a nice quality. I really like it, and I do want to keep this one. So this item is the one that brings the whole box down for me quite a bit. It's really disappointing to me, and I'll explain why here. First of all, I put in my notes that I wanted warm clothing because I live in a colder climate, so these being a 12-month short aren't really going to work for us because my kid probably isn't going to be wearing shorts again until next May, except for a couple times, and then I can just put them in the shorts we already own. So that's a bummer. They are on the bigger side. I probably could fit them in later, but there's a couple things about it that I also really don't like. The second thing is there's no organic materials in this, and it is an acrylic blend. It's mainly synthetic, non-biodegradable materials. That really bums me out. It's not what I'm looking for when I'm paying an extra price tag to get these nice boutique items. But that is not all. The worst part about this item is that when I converted it from the euro to the US dollar, it's only worth $28.50 for what it had on their website, while Dopple marks it as $30. Now, that could just be a change in the conversion rates. However, on the website, this comes as a set with a t-shirt, and that $28.50 gives you both the shorts and the t-shirt, which means the shorts are only half the set. If I divide the set price in half, the original price is $14.25, which means if I pay the Dopple price of $24, I'm actually paying 68% more than I would pay on the website. And that is a huge thumbs down. Not happy about this item at all. I wouldn't mind keeping it if it were the value that it's meant, but this might be the thing that makes it so I just don't even keep the whole box and do that. We'll see. If it's basically I get it free with everything else, then I will keep it, but otherwise this is a huge, huge, huge mega no. Okay, next item. This is also from Kid Wild Organics. So that long sleeve tee with the little trees that was the taupe color was from the same company as this one. I really like this company. And this is their little cap. It's not really my style, these sorts of bonnet type things. It's not the type of thing I would usually use. However, hat, is practical as far as comfort in the fall weather. And I don't really have any hats that are very lightweight like this. The other pro of this is it is GOTS certified organic. So that's the Global Organic Textile certification, which is nice. A big percentage of things that are sold as organic are not actually organic. So that certification says that it is a real organic item, almost guaranteed. And it is pretty cute. Not my style. I have mixed feelings on this one. This one's a maybe. And the main reason I'm considering keeping it, even though it's not totally my style, is that Dopple also added these pants, which will be the next item, that are exactly the same color. It makes me wonder if they put these boxes together in person as opposed to somebody who's just looking at a website and trying to put together items that way, because this is an exact match and would make a really cute outfit together. I love that component. These are the next item. I have mixed feelings on these ones as well, but for different reasons from the last one. So these are from Riley and Crew. This is clearly a brand that the Dopple works with a lot, and they make really cute stuff, so I have nothing against that. There are some things I really like about it, and some things that are okay. It is a pretty cute pattern with animals, little owls and deer and foxes. I do like that kind of thing. Like, it's a little cheesy. I wouldn't wear it for myself, but on my son, on a baby, it's pretty adorable. I love that the drawstring is a real drawstring that can actually tighten, because my kids tend to have pants fall off their butts. So it's nice that that's adjustable as well. And the material does feel like a really pretty good quality. The pockets are real. There's a lot about these that are pretty nice. And again, it's adorable that they match that little cap. The first con about these pants is that they are only 60% cotton, and it's a non-organic cotton, and then they are 40% polyester, which isn't a huge deal, but when I am paying a higher price point, I do like to put that money towards more sustainable and organic products. This product is marked by Dopple at 29, and I had put in my survey that I wanted bottoms to stay at 20 and under, so they did go above my preferred price range there, which is a little disappointing. The original price was 48, so it is a good discount from that 48 down to that 29, but I still prefer if they hadn't gone above my price range. And then finally, this is one of those items that was a clearance item that the brand was trying to get rid of. It was a clearance item after the holiday 2019 season, which kind of cheapens the discount when that discount's out there outside of Dopple. These are from Riley and Crew. I'm doing them together because they're clearly a matching set of pajamas. And when I found them on various other websites, they were sold as a set, not as separate items. So the Dopple separated them into items. However, they did not do that to upcharge the price, because right now these are marked at 15 and 15. So as a set, it's 30, and that is comparable to what I found it on sale. This is another clearance item though. This item went on clearance for $32 before. The Dopple price is still slightly cheaper than that. And it's not available anymore. I do really like this. This is a nice quality. It is not organic, but it is cotton, which I appreciate that it is non-synthetic. It has this really nice sort of dark green stripes. It is primarily white, which isn't my favorite because it gets stained. But I do like the stripe pattern. I love the ribbed texture. That's always really great on my kids, and I love the feel of it. So this I like. It's a probably, but not a for sure. So the final item is the one that I personally am the most excited about. This is so nice. This is from Gray Label, which is a pretty fancy boutique brand for kids, and it's also a brand that focuses a lot on sustainability and on using organic fabrics. So this is is 95% GOTS certified organic cotton, and then it has 5% elastane to give it that stretch. This fabric is super nice. It's got this really luxurious, soft inside and a really nice sturdy cotton outside. It's this organic cotton fleece, which is kind of hard to find and feels just wonderful. I also really like the style. Down here at the bottom, you've got a drawstring, so you can kind of cinch in the waist for a little bit of a different fashion. They use snaps instead of buttons. A lot of these fancier brands will use buttons because it's cute, but it's just not very practical. I'm a practical person, so I really love that they use snaps for the easy on. The hood is super cute, and it's one of those ones that's like really gonna fit tight around the head and look really cute. And I love this almost black color it comes in. It's just a really nice sort of neutral that will go with almost anything, and I could see it looking really cute on boys or girls, which I love. The original price is marked at $49. The new price is marked at $34. However, when I looked at this item on the website, this is another one where the conversion wasn't quite right. This was in euros. It was marked at 46 euros, which with today's conversion price, if I bought this today from Gray Label, it would cost me 54 US dollars. So that $34 price is an even better discount one from that perspective. It's a 38% discount. It's a really nice item. It is expensive, but I really love this. This one, even at the price, I want this one. This one's great. All right, so I am back at the end of the day to give my final thoughts on Dopple and if I think it was a good value. My first drop overall went pretty well. I had 4 items out of 9 that I really, really liked, and those added up to $90 without the additional 25% discount. I had 4 items that I liked, but either weren't quite my style or were a little expensive for what I wanted to pay, and those added up to $70. And I had 1 item I didn't want to keep that added up to $24. When you buy the whole drop at once, you get an additional 25% off. So if I included all the items that I did love and the items that I liked, that would cost me $162. And if I buy the whole box, including the shorts, and get that additional 25% discount, I actually only pay $139.50. So in this case, I did decide it makes the most sense for me to keep the entire drop and keep all the items and pay that lower price to keep everything and get that additional discount. Some of those items that I was on the fence about because the price was a little high were a much better value with that additional 25% off and closer to my usual price point. So that was awesome. It really was a good value. The original value of all the items in the box before they were on sale, before the Dopple price, before the discount was $270.75, and I paid $139.50, which means I got about a 48% discount, almost half off. And considering some of these brands are a little tougher to get discounts on, that is pretty good. Out of the $131.25 that I saved, about $52 of that were items that were definitely clearance items before that the brands probably were trying to move along out of their inventory. And there was 1 or 2 items that I couldn't find on the original brand website that might have been, and I suspect were. But overall, it did give me some discounts that I wouldn't have otherwise. Those clearance ones were things that are no longer available, so that the Dopple did give me access to something I wouldn't have had access to otherwise. And I did learn some new brands that I really liked, which was one of my main goals of this, was to get some exposure to brands that are either usually outside my price point, but the Dopple price is in my price point, or to learn a little bit about some more organic and sustainable brands. Looking to the future, I do plan on getting another drop, and I hope that I'll be able to hone in a little more on really specifically what my style is and see if they can get things that are like that cardigan that I really loved, and a little more of the love pile, a little less of the okay pile. If you've tried the Dopple, let me know what your experiences were below so I can get a better idea overall. And yeah, have a great day. Bye!